Last time we made it to the Shaded Castle, and if you're thinking, look a little different. It's because look a little different. I thought I would give something a whirl here. And that is namely to try and run a light equipment load and use the Blue Dancer Talisman. I think that's what it's called, I forget. I can show you what I've done here in just a moment. But mainly I was just kind of curious, like, what happens here? You know, can I run this? I don't even know. This is literally my first experimentation with it, so nothing like doing it right on video. I can show you, I dropped back to the bandit mask using the sage rope just because I thought, it looks alright. Doing the Godskin Noble bracelets you can't even see, and some bandit boots because, you know, always nice to have those. But the loadout that's different is you got the Blue Dancer charm, still using the prosthesis wearer heirloom for the extra dexterity, and then using the winged sword insignia because it raises attack power with successive hits, which I'm not sure, but I kind of think will work out okay with the twin blade, because I think the way it works is you get a bunch of hits, and each one of those, even if a swing results in like 2 hits, I think each of those hits is considered, well, a hit for the purposes of that insignia or talisman, whatever it is. And if not, you know, whatever, we'll figure it out. The big difference, though, is I ended up dumping the Scar Seal, Radagon's Scar Seal or Sword Seal or whichever. I don't know, whichever one it is. I don't honestly remember if it was the Scar Seal or the Sword Seal or the whatever seal, but decided to go ahead and get rid of that because we don't really need it, especially if we're going with a light loadout. How you doing over there? I'm going to back up just a little bit. Yeah, let's do this. Oh. Well, that's what's gonna... You're gonna get a hit by one of those if you keep coming over here, so... that's not gonna make it over here, I don't think. Okay. I kind of need to get my dome out of the way. Oh, I don't know. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to roll into that. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of damage. It's amazing what happens when you don't have armor. Let's go ahead and do a cleanse so that the poison doesn't keep building up as much. It'll still keep building up. Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to work for me. I think I need some armor. I'm a little worried about this, but, you know, whatever. I'm going to try it. I'm definitely committed to giving it a whirl, and if it turns out I can't hang, you know, so be it. We just drop back and put some armor on, and all is right with the world, more or less. How you doing? I mean, it's still making short work of guys. The damage hasn't really changed so much as to say, you know, it hasn't really gotten lower. I mean, we're definitely making short work here, so it's fine. Okay, I guess I should have targeted. Okay, that's fine. I don't know, have we been up to this one? Yes, we have. Okay, I'm tracking now. I'm following where we are. It wasn't clicking for me, but I see now. That's the big ladder we need to climb, so let's go ahead and get up there. I mean, honestly, I kind of half expect I'm just going to get raked over the coals, because I'm really not good enough to play with no armor. I mean, we are light, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, light equipment load. I honestly don't really know what it does for you, other than it seems like you have slightly faster dodge frames. By that I mean there's like a little acceleration in the dodge that you don't get with the medium, so I don't know, maybe it's the same number of frames. Not sure how that works exactly, but I don't know. We'll just, you know, keep powering through. Looks like maybe that's the way to go, so let's go. Oh, hello, wait a minute. How do we get up there? I'm confused now. So sorry to do this to you, but, you know, here we are. How do we get up there? If we were to jump... what are you doing? Is there something in this wall, maybe? Oh, that was a big dude. He had a bunch of health. Look at him. Key word there, had. Okay, I'm trying to remember this place. I'm trying to put it back together. I don't remember seeing a way to get up there before. But when I'm looking around over here, I don't... okay. No, there's a ladder down there that looks like it'll maybe swing around and there'll be some steps or something that gets up there. Okay. Very tricky game. Very tricky. Now, I'm also curious here. We probably are going to need to jump down there is my guess. I mean, if we want all that stuff, then we have to, but just thinking that might be the actual way to go is to jump down. Ugh. Gross, guys. Oh, hi. Yeah, I probably really need to be using target lock, but whatever, it's fine. Well, that guy just totally gave away his position. Look at that. Okay. Just keep on... Hi. Hi. How many of you are there? I don't know how many of them there are. Oh no, just stop that. You really don't need to do that. It's fine. Okay, so we would have seen this before. Oh yeah, there's the flowers. Ugh. That would be a clean rot night. This is going to be a true test of, can I hang with this? Yep. How you doing? Okay, that worked out just fine. Ish. I can't say that went overly well, necessarily, but it did work out okay. Ooh, purple. Valkyrie's prosthesis. That... I'm guessing it's not this, which then means it must be one of these, right? Where would you be if you were a Valkyrie's prosthesis? Maybe it's not. Is that just a random item in here? Well, that reminds me, I meant to... Yeah, it is. Look at that. Golden prosthesis used by the one-armed Valkyrie. Golden prosthesis once used by the one-armed Valkyrie, a masterwork of craftsmanship. Something just occurred to me. With practice and skill, it can be used as proficiently as a real arm. When Marai, Lord of the Shaded Castle, embraced this prosthesis, he claimed to feel the presence of his personal goddess. Isn't Millicent missing an arm? I wonder if you can give that to her. And if so, where is she? I have no idea where she is. I don't remember seeing her on the map anywhere. Has she gone back to Gowry's place? Gowry is there, but Millicent is not. Okay. You know, I can just only assume that I'm going to end up missing about a bajillion and one quests. Like, I'm just not going to be able to finish them because some of them are just so obtuse to me. I mean, they really are. They not all of them, but many of them are just very obtuse to me, and I'm not really sure what steps to take. I kind of think we finished Ronnie's questline, or at least the majority of it, which I think was really quite done by accident, really. How you doing? I enjoy a little DFA, what can I say? Death from above. Of course, you're not sure what that means. If you don't know what DFA means, you clearly never played me in Duke Nukem 3D Deathmatch. Because, believe me, you would have known. Let's go ahead and drink one of these guys just so we can make sure we're fine. Okay, I was just checking to see. We got a little bell ringer dude here. I don't like these guys. When they're on horseback, they're just that much more nimble, agile. Oh, this is deep. Gross. Yuck. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, no. This is going to be a problem. I hear something climbing out of the the depths, I'm choosing to ignore it on the grounds that it can't be good. Although that guy has extra runes, that's good. I mean, realistically, that's pretty good. Here, can we... This guy, can we nail him with one of these? Yes. And then we're not going to be able to hit him with another one of these, is my guess. Can I just manually target that one? No. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and now I'm out. Great. Here, let's hit you with a couple of these. I think if you will stop moving, this should be able to finish you off. Okay. I feel much better about this situation now. No joke, it's amazing how that changed things for me. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. And you're worth some extra runes. Oh, we have enough to level. I didn't even pay attention to that. We probably did when we started. My bad. Okay, I'm going to guess that this stuff is going to be deep in a lot of places, so that means let's stick to the edges while we can. And that, I think, will help us take care of these guys, too. Okay, thanks for that. Appreciate you. No, no, no. Whatever you think you're doing, it's unnecessary. So that's going to be the way to proceed, I'm pretty sure. I mean, big gateway over there, that just screams that's the direction to go. So let's jump over here and take care of this guy. Yeah, I think we're doing okay damage. I'm okay with this. I honestly have no clue how it differs from... Come on, kitty. Come on. From where we were before, prior to using the blue dancer charm. No clue. I did not pay the slightest bit of attention. Probably should have. Didn't. So, here we are. Let's go this way first off. Oh, I do have... Ooh. Oh yeah, that didn't really work out at all. Ow, ow, my face. Yep, gotta roll out of that crap. Don't stop and drink. I mean, if you're just gonna do that, I can wait a minute. It's not that big a deal. Come on. We're all good now, right? Okay, good. Yeah, we've got, like, no poise. That's part of the problem here, I think. Like, that's gonna be part of my challenge. I don't know that having 60 plus poise was really worthwhile. Like, I can't say I really noticed anything that really, you know, made it worthwhile per se, but I might have something to say about that now. I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes. I mean, haven't died yet. Keyword yet. It will happen, though. Don't you doubt. Oh, we got ourselves another perfume bottle. I think we have a couple of those now, if I'm not misremembering. Yeah, we're up to 2 now. So we can go ahead and jump over here, and that's going to be our quick way down, because we're just going to go across the way over here. And I'm not going to worry about these Miranda balloons. I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of them, and if not, I really don't know that 2 of them is going to make or break us. I don't know that we really need to be stopping and killing these guys, but we are getting some bonus runes right now, while the Erd Tree leaves are falling, so... I don't know. It's something, I guess. Got a ladder over there that I think is going to take us to where we want to go in the level. Ah, crap. Okay. I'm just going to back off for a minute. Yep. Do not want... What I would actually like, and I don't know if we're going to have time to do it. Nope. Wanted to craft some holy pots. So I figured that would probably be a good thing against the Revenant here. Where'd it go? Oh, there you are. How you doing? Okay. Go ahead and climb on up. I mean, I don't really want you to, but... Oh. I was gonna say, I heard you appearing. Ow. Wow! Those guys are terrible. Alright, let's try this again. I think maybe I've lost all my runes. I don't know. I have clearly given up on the blue dancer charm. I just don't know how to fight this guy is really what it comes down to. So, whatever. I mean, that worked just fine. Although now one of the charms I'm using, or one of the talismans I'm using, is no longer applicable. Hi. Can you stop running around? Ow. Okay, this guy is obnoxious. No. Okay, can we be done now? Thanks. My goodness. Yeah. Ghost Glove Ward 4 and some rot grease. Okay. I mean, that was like, I don't know, 70,000 runes lost, but, you know. It's really not that big a deal. Honestly, I just kind of forgot to pick him up on the last attempt to get everything back. And, yeah, that happened. So, whatever. I mean, I'm not going to let it worry me. I mean, my goodness. We've been picking up so many runes left and right that, seriously, it doesn't even faze me at all. Like, it really, truly does not. If I really need some more, I'll go put on a gold scarab thing, and then I'll go farm some if I really need to, but I don't need to. So, I'll go ahead and sit just for the giggles here. In part because I wanted to look at the physic, because I remember, don't ask me why I remember now, but I remember we found some new one some time back, and I don't know which one it was. I don't know if it was that guy, this guy, spiked crack one, maybe that one? I don't know. Oh, maybe it was this one. Purifies the Lord of Blood's curse in a mixed physic. That maybe says to me that it, Here, I want to go look in inventory, that one. Forgive me for a moment, but I'm going to say that probably increases blood damage. Resulting concoction purifies the curse from Og, Lord of Blood's terrifying rite of blood. So I presume that's what that means. Could do this one where we do dexterity up instead of... oh, interesting. I have never paid attention to that. I just assumed that was a straight up, like, just, like, damage buff. But no, that's strength. That one makes a lot more sense. Let's do dexterity. Duh. That should give us a much more significant damage increase compared to what we're seeing now. Okay, I'm just doing my due diligence here to check behind corners. Oh, we got a ghostly visage over here. How you doing? Yeah. I'll get to you eventually. House Marais is ruined. Just deserts for following that severed harpy. No surprise that guilty Cretan put the castle in our storied sword. Okay. Well, I guess let's go up. Yeah, this has the look of we are heading into some sort of boss arena, right? Like we're clearly heading into a boss arena. Oh, you found a shield, didn't you? Oh, but you are casting magic and you broke right through it, didn't you? Okay, that's what I get for gloating. Oh, wow, you can straight up go through the statue. Oh, hi. You are not allowed to continue your fight. I'm just saying. Looks like there is a ladder here. That is interesting. Let's take a look outside. Got another dog out here. Dog chewing on a bone. Gonna guess maybe this is the way to keep going. Oh yeah, there's another clean rotten knight over there. That just screams the way to go. Here, we'll go ahead and heal up real quick. That'll give us our damage back. I didn't show you. Here's what we're using. The Carian Knight Helm. The Knight Armor we bought like a bajillion years ago. Banished Knight Gauntlets, Godric Knight Greaves, and then I stuck with the Winged Sword Insignia, which I probably shouldn't if we're going to be using this weapon, Bloodhound's Fang. And then the Ritual Sword Talisman, which raises attack power when HP is at max. I should probably do something different like the... You know, as a matter of fact, I think I will. Here, I'm going to do the Blessed Dew Talisman. I mean, it's not really going to restore health fast enough to matter, I don't think. But we'll give it a whirl, just the same. I mean, now I kind of have regrets of using that flask, but it's going to be what it's going to be. Perfumer's Cookbook number 2. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. I'm going to make sure there's no one else around here. Looks like we're all right. Perfumer's Cookbook number 2. Where would you be? Right here. Poison Spray Mist and Blood Boil Aromatic. So that sounds to me... Let's see, where's the Poison Spray Mist? Uses FP to release Poison Mist from the mouth, and then this one's going to be Blood. Oh, use FP to enter a temporary state of fervor. Raising maximum attack power and stamina while also increasing damage received. Even upon the battlefield, do you fear being wounded? Take a good look. Your limbs are frozen stiff. This one says, perfumed powder is held in the mouth to dissolve before being expelled. It was once a restorative art, or so it is said. Okay. Well, just the same, we got a couple new things. I haven't really tried any of those yet. I was thinking if I don't think we have it though. I was thinking in terms of another one to use instead of that guy. Yeah, we haven't done the Remembrance, I don't think. Not bad. Almost, how you doing? Almost gave away our position. Yeah, I like when I can two-shot a Clean Rot Knight. I mean, granted, one of those was a free critical, but hey, I'm not arguing it. That is where the Revenant was, so we don't need to go there. And I don't think there's anything to get over there. So let's not go that way. I gotta think we're close to the boss now. It feels like we've been wandering around a while, and yet apparently not. How you doing? I see you back there. Are we gonna get your straight sword? No. Oh, but there is another page up there. That's good news. Said no one ever. Okay, well that worked out just fine. Wouldn't mind trying their armor out. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's very heavy, but just, you know, to have another option. Okay, we're gonna wait a second here and see what happens with this Clean Rod Knight. There you go. I'm going to assume that there are no other enemies around, and this is a perfectly safe endeavor. That worked out okay, actually. Oh, there's the dogs. Hey. Ooh. Ow. Hey. I was trying to, you know, protect the buff. Didn't quite happen. We've definitely found some smithing stone 4s and 5s in here. The 4s and 5s definitely welcome, but I honestly think that our kind of bottleneck right now is probably 3s. I mean, I don't know that we have a ton of weapons we want to play with, but at the very least, I really do want to play with the Naga Kiba. Oh wow, there is still... Wait a minute, have we been over here? That looks like that's just going to get you back down into the courtyard. That's where we came up. Because the Revenant's right there through that area. So let's go down here right quick just to see if there's... Ah, that's the shortcut. Got it. I just want to drop down real quick just to see if there's anything down here. I don't think there is, because we would have probably seen it by now, is my guess. Yeah, I don't see anything in the corners. Okay. Can you even jump up here from down there? I guess you can. I mean, they wouldn't give you a shortcut otherwise. That just seems really weird. Okay. That was just, I don't know, I'm trying to work my brain through that one, I guess. Get our way back up on top here. It's very interesting that so many of these statues are covered in leaves. I mean, I guess it's ivy of some sort that's growing all over them, but it's just really interesting to me to see that. You know, you got some ivy climbing up in various spots as well. Oh, our buff has returned. We came through this way, so that means we want to go this way, so we're going up. Got it. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I saw the kind of covered walkway above us. Here we go. Oh, and there's the boss room, just like that. Okay, so before we walk into the boss room, I'm kind of curious. I wonder if you don't use your physic before summoning the mimic tier, does it have access to it? I don't know. Just kind of some idle wondering here. I want to try Oga again, just because I don't know. I don't remember if I got a fair shake with Oga last time. But I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Elmer of the Briar. This looks like a dude we fought like a long time ago. Oh, hi. This is the guy who was the, oh crap, I can't remember what the bell-bearing hunter, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, nice going, Oga. Seriously, well done, man. Oga, thank you very much. Ooh, that was worth an achievement. Got the Marius Executioner Sword, and I missed what the Great Shield was. I was trying to read what the sword was. I don't know what to call it, or how to pronounce it, rather. I think it's the Briar Great Shield. Is that what we got? A Great Shield from a foreign land, used by Elmer of the Briar. Attacks with this armament utilize the iron thorns that have been wound around its frame. It originates from Eocade, a land of proudly solitary ascetics. That's interesting because the sort of Eocade, I don't know if we still have that in inventory. There it is, a Regalia of Eocade. And then now we just picked up the... what did we pick up? It was like the Marius Executioner Sword, but I'm not seeing where it is. Is it that one? Oh, okay. Storied Sword of House Marius. I'm just going to say, because I don't know. The family of executioners who presided over the Shaded Castle. This is the sword that Spirit was talking about. One of the legendary armaments. Elmer of the Briar, the bell-bearing hunter, snatched the sword from the... Wow, okay, that is him then, apparently. Elmer of the Briar, the bell-bearing hunter, snatched the sword from the side of his looming execution and furnished it with battle skills from his home of Eocade. It has the unique skill of Eocade's dancing blade, which... Am I remembering correctly? Yeah, same one. Oh, that is very interesting. We don't have the arcane to use that, but I'm just curious if we... where did I put it? There it is. I know we don't have what we need to use it. Oh yeah, hold on. I want to see this again. Oh, that looks brutal. I am willing to bet if you could land that on something... Oh, we're out of FP just like that. Man, that ripped through FP. Well, I guess that's true. We did summon someone, so never mind. Not fair to say. Yeah, I actually really... That was a fun fight with whoever that was. Here, we'll just go back to Tish for the next one, maybe. I'm looking at that skill going, I bet if you could figure out how to utilize that skill... I mean, I want to look at the sword again. I'm just curious now. Doesn't really take much dex, so it's more of like a strength and arcane weapon. Depending on how that attack scales, whether it's strength or arcane, since I doubt it's dex, I bet you could absolutely tear through some guys with that one. I'm thinking we'll just go bounce back outside. I don't know who or what this is. We've been over here before. I didn't even see that we were being invaded. I was actually just coming over here just trying to make sure that... thanks. Okay. Antspur Rapier, Mirai Mask, and Mirai Robes. I was just trying to make sure that we've gone and looked at everything because I had thought we hadn't wandered around the other side of the Shaded Castle, but it turns out we had. And so I was coming just to make sure that we've gone around this side of the Shaded Castle, and we have, and then I just saw someone running at us, like, what in the world was that about? Antspur Rapier, I think this guy right here looks like. Spur of a giant ant which has been fashioned into a rapier. The blade drips with scarlet rot. Oh, that sounds great. Scarlet rot is an old legend of which Malay Marai of the Shaded Castle was a private believer. And indeed, he eventually found his own personal goddess. Very interesting. And then we got... I'm curious if that's a good weapon. That seems like that might be kind of fun. We got the mask. Mask in the image of a white-haired young noble, customarily worn by the head of House Marai. So that was Malay, right, that we just fought? It increases arcane. Oh, that's very interesting. The Marai family has a dual history spanning generations, serving as both executioners and castellans of the... Is it castellans? Castellans? Castellans. I don't know, of the Shaded Castle. The mask bears the likeness of the first of their line. And then, was there a robe too? Is that what I saw? Yes, the robe. Robe with a black mantle across the shoulders, customarily worn by the head of House Marai. The sons of House Marai are all sickly born. Little wonder that Malay Marai would be so beguiled by that beautiful and fierce goddess who was born into rot. Well, okay then. I mean, I want to look at that rapier again. I'm just very curious. 55 rot buildup, and it's mainly a strength and dex weapon. I have had a thought before, it might be kind of fun to kind of play with rapiers at some point, basically the thrusting swords. I mean, we don't really have many. We have Rogers, and we also have, well, that one now. But, I don't know. We'll have to see about that. I'm going to take a look. I'm very confused when I look at the map here because... Let's see, where are we? Up there is where the path continues, so it must be... I mean, I don't remember. It's been a minute since we made our way down here, but we must have kind of come through a canyon or something, and then there's... I do remember there being a big bridge somewhere high above us, but beyond that, I don't really remember a whole lot. Yeah, this is the way we got here, I believe. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to backtrack a little bit because I think we've kind of covered everything there is to cover out here. And at this point, it's just a matter of really going back and... Oh, there's an item right there. Didn't see that the first time through. And maybe going back to where that bridge is so that we can then continue on with our game. So, for the time being, if I can pick up this item... Okay, I'm going to try very hard here not to fall off the edge. Golden Room 3. Oh, yeah, it's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me now. We'll pick up on the next one, probably going up. Although, it's funny, I had a thought the other day. I remembered a couple of other little places I wanted to go check out. And if I can remember them, we might go do those before we go elsewhere. I'm not 100% sure at the moment where I want to go. I mean, looking around here, there is still... Oh, hi, how you doing? There's still some stuff we haven't gotten to yet, and it's kind of funny. I know that just from playing with some friends. There's also some places that we haven't been to that we did in the game with them that I might like to go into if I could figure out where they were. Honestly, I'd have to pull up my other character and take a look around, because I really, truly, no clue. Although the irony is we found so much more stuff here that we haven't found in that game. It's just kind of funny how it works out sometimes. Anyway, more on the next one. Catch you that one, till, and thanks for watching. See you later.